guy is a good friend. He performed with me last night. He killed. He knocked the house down. Let's give a warm welcome for my good friend, Mr. Terry Myers.
Anyway, all right. Hey, how's everyone doing? All right. My name's Terry. I'm here from Utah, actually, so I'm really excited to be here tonight. Really excited, because being here means I'm not in Utah. And that's just incredible. I'm excited to get out of there. Not many people know they can leave, you know? The Mormons came and said, this is the place, and they took it a little too seriously.
What's up, everybody? This time I've got my friend Terry Myers on the show. He's so funny. He's doing stand-up all through Atlanta, doing improv. He's got a group called Budworthy you guys should check out. He's going to be one of your features, This Crackin' Jokes. That's this Sunday, the 8th. All kinds of other stuff going on as well. Improv every single Monday at the Globe upstairs. Come check it out. We do improv classes, stand-up workshops. Reach out to us. My buddy Terry Myers, hashtag Terry is funny, hashtag Flying Squid. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Flying Squid podcast, brought to you by the Flying Squid from the Department of Redundancy Department. I am at Jokers, Impractical Jokers cruise number 4 with my good friend Terry Myers. Terry, what's up?
What's up, Owen? How you doing, baby?
Man, you know I'm doing great. I just came off stage. We've been doing comedy on the boat, and it's been so much fun.
Dude, it's been so fun, right? It's so fun being with all like these big comics, you know, and them being nice of like, hey man, like, can I do like 5-10 minutes? You know, they're like, yeah, sure, you know. So it's real cool that everyone's like so accepting and like so generous with their time and, you know, letting us get up there and do it, you know.
Yeah, it's been really fun. I really feel like something's clicked a little bit this cruise, and like having the opportunity to get in front of a crowd like this and be on the same platform as some of these comics, it just like, it kind of ups your confidence a little bit. And
For real.
Yeah, I mean, I saw your set last night. It was amazing.
Thank you.
10 minutes of just awesomeness. You are my favorite feminist ever.
Yeah.
Just want to say that.
Thank you. No, I mean we've been having fun, you know, and like I think it's been real cool because you and me were discussing it on like on another cruise when we were watching some other comedians that maybe weren't having the best set or whatever, or even if they were having a great set, you know, and like the real question that we've been asking is like, what's the difference between us and them, you know? And then to be able to get up like around bigger people instead of just like the open mics or whatever, like the local scene, like it really does. I mean, it changes everything. Like, yeah, your confidence, like it clicks better. I don't want to go home.
I don't either, dude. I just want to stay on this boat and for it to be Impractical Jokers forever. Because like Jim Breuer's on the ship. There's so many funny comics.
Yeah, Chris DiStefano's on here.
Oh my God,
he's just
he's
murdering.
amazing.
Keith Robertson, dude. I just went on
so
after him. Like that was crazy. You know, everything's real good.
Yeah, I mean it's been amazing, and just seeing such quality comedy and yeah, like the only difference between us and them, time and work.
Time.
That's it.
I feel like a lot of it's time.
Yeah. And there's, you know, that's what it's all about, man. Grinding it out, you know, and there's so many funny people out there. And, you know, I just want to say to anybody who's thinking about trying comedy, you should try it. And, you know, I didn't realize, like, cause I didn't never think I would be funny enough to do stand up.
Yeah.
But you get to write material. I guess I just never realized.
I love this story.
You wrote
that
material.
you didn't know that they wrote material ahead of time.
Know. If I would have thought about it for like 10 seconds, I would have been like, oh, that makes sense. I just thought
just
like
a quick pass. Like, no.
Yeah, I thought Eddie Murphy
I won't be able to do that.
Yeah, exactly. I see Eddie Murphy on stage or Richard Pryor, and I mean those guys probably riff a lot, you know, and just freestyle and free form and do those kinds of things, but they still have main points.
Yeah, and like even then, like what, 80-20? And
Yeah.
I think that's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. We'll let Jim Brewer last night. He did about 20 up top that I'm pretty sure was right off the cuff.
Really?
And just ripped on the Macho Man like crazy.
Oh, sure.
It was hilarious.
That's fun.
Yeah, there's a lady dressed up as the Macho Man, Randy Savage, on the ship.
Every
And-
night.
Every night, yeah.
Every day, every night, all
Hasn't
day.
changed clothes yet.
It's incredible.
And yeah. And she's a heckler.
Yeah.
So she got pretty burnt up by Jim Brewer last night, and I gave her an old 1-2 just now as well. Just for good measure, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So ordinarily on this show we play a little game, a little fun little game.
Cool.
We want to get to know our comics, and there's a game that we have come up with, and we call it Squidagories.
Squidagories.
Because it's the Flying Squid podcast.
Got it.
And basically, I'm going to go through and I'm going to ask you a couple things, and I'll give you a random letter.
Okay.
And then you'll go through. We did this with Brian. It was pretty funny. I don't know if I'm going to be able to publish that podcast. It was pretty raunch.
Really?
Yeah. He said rape like 100 times.
Brian Hockey?
Yeah, Brian Hockey. But just a note real quick. I mean, he was a little tipsy, so
Yeah.
that maybe is for the Patreon.
For the Patreon subscribers. For those of you who think I do good enough work to pay me money, do I have a show for you?
Yeah, let me give you the worst podcast I've ever made. But no, it was actually pretty good. And if you have our type of sense of humor, and then you would enjoy it. But I don't know that it's necessarily a consumable by the general public,
Gotcha.
so to speak. But just a note about your guys' sketch group, Budworthy.
Budworthy, yeah.
So funny, guys. You got to get out there and subscribe to Budworthy. Terry does a lot of stand-up in Atlanta, improv in Atlanta, lives in Atlanta.
That's right.
Yeah. Has a cool house there.
Thank you.
And, I'm trying to bring him up to Athens as often as I can, as often as he can get up. And I'll be in Atlanta quite a bit this month. This is March we're going into. So I'll be in Atlanta a tremendous amount, actually working on a movie, but I'm going to try to get on some open mics
Might as well.
stuff while I'm down there. There's
Yeah.
heaps of them.
Heaps.
I have a friend from New Zealand. Can you tell? Ah. All right. So we'll get into it. Basically, let's see. Let's start with something kind of easy here. We'll start with holidays we should celebrate,
Okay.
but don't. Starting with the letter M.
Holidays that we aren't celebrating but should, that start with the letter M.
Correct.
Okay.
Play along at home, guys.
Yeah.
Write it
Well.
in. Write it in.
Yeah. Write it on in. Well, of course, there's Mango Day.
Mango Day
You
is
know,
one of my favorite holidays.
I celebrate it every year with just shit tons of mango.
My friend Joe once said that mangoes taste like God's vagina.
Got it?
Yeah, and I kind of agree, I think.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
They're good.
I mean, they're tasty.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Magician's Day. Can't forget about Magician's
dude,
Day.
Magician's Day is the
Which
best.
should be every day.
Is that your
'cause
card?
Magic.
Oh, nailed it.
Oh my gosh. You need to set this up. We need this on video too, man. People need to see this. When you're just watching this magic happen, folks, like it's incredible. I'm looking it in the eyes right now, and it is gold. It is gold. Well, then, of course, your holiday, the Majestic Laugh.
Oh, yes, the
Holiday.
Majestic Laugh. I try to celebrate that one every day.
Oh, it's so good, dude. You have one of the greatest laughs in the entire world.
I appreciate it.
Very generous laugher. It's very majestic.
I truly think, I don't feel that way. I don't mean to disagree, but, I just think a lot of things are funny.
Yeah.
It's funny, too, a lot of comedians will intentionally not laugh. Have you
I
seen
hate
that?
that. Yeah.
It's
it,
so
it
weird.
drives me crazy. It's so weird.
Dude, I want to laugh. I think laughter is a beautiful expression of humanity.
I didn't get into comedy because I didn't want to laugh.
Right.
You know? Look at this boring shit. What the fuck?
Majestic Laugh Day every single day. That's why we're doing
Laugh
comedy.
Day. Yeah. Mother-in-law's Day.
Mother-in-law's Day. Yep.
Yeah, my mother-in-law deserves to be celebrated
does.
by me and the rest of mothers-in-laws around the damn world. Step it up. the government.
Yeah, come on, the government.
Come on.
Are you listening to this podcast or what? The government.
Golly, they're listening. They're listening, dude.
They hear everything. Big brother, can you hear me? What about some school supplies for night school? Starting with the letter J.
Well, you need your jacks.
Oh, of course.
You know, like that old school game where you
Yeah.
bounce the thing. Yeah, jacks. Because if you're in night school, you're probably old enough to play jacks.
Yeah, you probably played jacks growing up.
Yeah.
And it reminds you of day school
Uh-huh.
to be playing jacks
Yeah.
in school. Yeah.
Yeah. You need jelly pens.
Oh, dude.
Jelly slippers or like the sandals or
Yeah.
whatever, right?
The
jellies.
jellies. Yeah,
the
the
jellies.
jellies
Jellyfish.
Of course.
Yeah, and jelly and peanut butter.
Yes.
Wow.
That's a lot of jelly stuff.
And and they're all required for night school. So if you're thinking about going to the night school,
You better pack
get
that
your
backpack
supplies in order.
full of jellyfish and jelly and jelly shoes.
Yeah, they're surprisingly easy to find.
Yeah, well, they made a big comeback. I saw somebody in jelly shoes, a guy the other day, actually, and I was like, man, those look really uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. I don't know why they're making a comeback. It must be a fashion hipster thing, I guess. You know.
People are the worst.
Truer words have never been spoken. TV stars who have, I don't know, some weird characteristic. Starting with B.
You want the characteristic or the TV stars?
Let's do the characteristic.
Okay.
I think that's more fun.
Sure. Starting with the letter B.
B.
The weird characteristics.
B.
Big buttholes.
Big buttholes. Like,
Bob Saget's big butthole.
yeah, Bob Saget's big butthole. He's been on the ship at the buffet. That's a lot of bees.
Yeah. That's funny.
I love it, dude.
Yeah.
It's great. And it honestly, like the Jim Brewer's bit the other night, he was like, some of you guys are eating like you got 8 assholes.
Yeah.
He's like, you only got one, guys.
Dude.
Pace yourself. He was so funny.
That's so good.
So good. Other bees?
Oh. Weird characteristics.
Yeah,
to start
weird
with
characteristics.
The letter B. Bored dumb face.
Bored dumb face.
Yeah.
That's like resting bitch face, but it's even worse.
Yeah,
Actually.
bored dumb face.
Yeah. BDF.
Yeah,
they call it.
BDF. Dude, you BDF or what, dude?
Yes.
Looking for like a BDF characteristic.
Yes.
That's so funny. Blonde nipple hair.
Blonde nipple hair. Yep.
That's
see
right.
I see that all the time on TV sitcoms.
And it's weird.
It's really, really weird. It's almost like there's not hair, but there is, or it's translucent. So you get the texture, but the whole, like, it's just weird because it's elusive because you can't see it.
That's right.
Yep.
Bouncy nostrils.
Bouncy nostrils. Oh,
Drives me crazy.
Oh, it's just insane.
So weird. It's like slow those nostrils down.
I know.
Is there a power fan just
where's
blowing it on you?
Where's the fire there, nostrils? It's so bouncy.
Oh my god, dude. That's so funny.
I love it, dude. Oh my god.
All right, what else we got?
Let's see here. Tools that you would want to have on a desert island.
Tools that I'd want to have on a desert island.
And let's just break. We don't have to do starts with the word.
a letter.
I would just love to hear what tools you would like to have. Desert Island's such a classic game.
Yeah, desert island. I mean, I'm gonna need a shovel.
Oh, of course.
That I'm gonna bury myself in because. Fuck, dude. I'm gonna want a shovel and I guess like a hammer and some nails. No, I don't want a hammer. I want a drill. I don't like hammering things. Just zip things right together. I'm gonna need a barbecue, and I would like some I don't know, an endless supply of water and
water
food.
would be That's the worst part. It's like you're on a desert island surrounded by water.
Yeah, and you
but
can't
there's
drink any of it. Yeah,
Did you ever watch Lost?
I did.
I loved it.
You did?
I did, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it right before I went to Costa Rica to work down there.
Really?
And I just became obsessed with it.
Yeah, I was really into it, and then it got weird, and then like it felt like an accomplishment that I'd finished it. It was like you just got done with like a really long fucking book that like you didn't really want to finish, but like we gotta see it through, dude.
Right.
We've been doing it. I was like, whew, now thank God that's over, but like I had to do it.
Yeah, I totally understand. That fourth season was pretty bizarre. Like that monster started to happen, and we did kind of come off the rails there. But I felt like they ended it about the best they could, and I totally understand like finishing that. You know.
Actually, did I like the ending? I think I maybe did. I always, probably about 2 or 3 times a year, I always try to convince my wife, like, hey, let's watch Lost again. You know, don't you think we should maybe like watch Lost? And she's always like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like, there's no way we're watching Lost. I'm like, oh, come on, like it'll be fun. Like the pilot will get us sucked into it for sure. It's so great. And she's like, no, not a chance.
Has she seen it?
Yeah, she's seen it all. She's like, we're not gonna do this shit again, dude.
Again? You know? I just read War and Peace. You know, I'm gonna read it again. That's just what I need.
Yeah,
it's so
from the top, War and Peace.
That's right. You torture yourself. You know, and then double down on the torture of yourself. That's fun. Yeah, the desert island thing. I love it that people are like, "Well, 3 movies would you have if you were on it?" Well, first of all, how are you going to watch a movie?
Yeah.
If you don't have electricity.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
And I mean, we're just not in that world anymore. Like, what 3 movies? Is like, what 3 subscription-based services would you have?
That's true.
You know?
That's true. Disney Plus,
Yeah,
Hulu, Netflix.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. I don't
You're
know
gonna
anything. Like 3 movies, like that would kill me. Like I have no idea.
3 movies,
you know?
3 records.
Yeah, like I hate it when people ask like, "What's your favorite movie?" or like your favorite record or something, you know, and it's like I don't fucking know, you know, like I like maybe my favorite like right now, you know, but like I could never be like, all right, there's one movie I'm gonna watch forever, you know, and it's just like I don't know, I can't do it. Like I don't think things need to be done that way, you know, like you shouldn't. I don't know. I just think it's crazy, right?
Yeah, it is crazy. But that makes me think too about music. What are you listening to right now? What are you jamming up?
So I love music, obviously, you know, I work in the fucking industry and like this has like been my whole life forever. And like I barely listen to music anymore. I listen to basically all podcasts and like I love it. But one of like my favorite bands from growing up, from like my college years was called The Format. And it's like Nate Roos, like he was in Fun and stuff. It was his first band. And I always listen to them, but they just announced that they're going to be doing a couple shows and like released like a live DVD and record and stuff. And so I've been listening to it like nonstop.
That's awesome.
And, yeah, we're going to New York to see them. They're playing. They're doing 3 shows in Arizona where they're from, and then 3 in Chicago and 3 in New York. But they're playing like the Bowery Ballroom, which is a 545 person venue. Cool. You know, so like.
Very intimate.
They're going to be dope little shows, man. It's going to be so fun. So yeah, I've been jamming out to that.
And what about podcasts? What do you like podcast wise?
You know, I don't know. I like the big guys. Like I've been listening to like Conan's podcast is so great. I like Armchair Expert with Dax, dude. I like Pen Pals with Rory Scovel and Daniel Van Kirk. I like Rogan. I like most of the podcasts I like to listen to are like comedians talking to other comedians. I just think it's fascinating. I love to hear their stories or their process or whatever, and it's so good. And then like I also listen to like Pod Save America, so to like try to keep up with like politics, I guess, a little bit, or at least like have like a good view on it. Have you ever heard that one?
I've never listened to that one. No.
It's really cool because it's Obama's speechwriters do it, and they're all like our age, like mid-30s or like early 40s maybe, and I don't think they're early 40s. They might be fucking younger than us, but like they've like been there and they know what they're talking about, and they're like around our age, so like we kind of talk the same. I don't know, so like I feel like it's a healthy way to consume that kind of bullshit.
Yeah,
you know?
No, that makes so much sense.
You know,
because I mean, watching news on TV is so old hat.
Watch the fucking news.
Oh
dude.
my god, yeah. I
That
mean,
shit.
I can tell you what they're gonna say, depending on which channel you change it to.
Yeah.
But I hadn't checked that out. I've kind of kept my head out of the political thing for the past couple or 3 years. You know, it's just because I just got so tired.
Oh no,
of it.
it's the worst, dude. And like I know, and like me too. But like I feel that's what I'm saying. Like so, like it's been interesting that like I enjoy this as like again, like it feels like a peer or like someone like around our age is giving us the news that doesn't really, I mean, I guess it probably has an agenda. Like they're obviously leaning whichever, you know, to the left. But it's, I don't know, not obnoxious. You know, instead of having to do 24 hours, they do like an hour and a half a week, you know? So like you get what you're looking for.
Catch up, with everything in a short period of time.
But things do go so fast that like if I miss an episode, like you can't go back and listen to it, because everything's fucking different by the time,
Right. Yeah, that's important. Yeah. I tried to listen to NPR, but dude, honest to God, like their voices just drive me crazy. It's so monotone,
Yes.
All things considered.
All things considered.
I'm like, Jesus.
And what drives me crazy is when they do they have that monotone and they're giving you bad news.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so I'm working on a bit about it. It's like,
oh really?
Are they? Yeah, it sounds like they're like narrating the apocalypse, from the past.
This
but like,
just in:
yeah.
the world is on fire and everybody's about to die. That's the news.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm working on something like that. I just want to make it the
Tell
most.
your mothers that you love them, and your worst enemies to go fuck yourself, because the world is definitely over.
The
We
Pale
will
Rider
be
is
back
approaching
tomorrow.
on a horse with a sword, and he's going to take 144,000 souls.
Like, it confuses me. I remember I was, like, listening to some shit, and I was like, I'll listen to it on NPR, because bad things are happening. Like, and then that's, like, a good, like, non-judgmental one, They're just giving you the fucking news. And, like, I left, like, confused because, like, I was like, no, I guess I need some emotion behind what you're saying because, like, I don't know
I don't know how to take this. Yeah. I mean, I know that they're
or like it takes me longer to process it. Of like, oh no, that was horrible what they just said.
Well, run that back. Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, because you want to like have some sort of personal connection to whoever it is that is presenting the stuff to you.
True.
And it just seems so frigid and cold and just like. And obnoxious to me. To me, it's obnoxious.
Cold. That's you nailed it. That's what it seems like. It seems like it's cold.
Yeah.
It's like you should have put a little. You care about what you just said.
Yeah, man. Spice it up a
something.
little.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
I want to hear like NPR like narrate like a wet T-shirt contest or something.
Oh my god, man. Look at those things go! Wow. The shirt is wet. Their nipples are coming through, and I am really enjoying them. I am rock hard right now.
That's right.
This is really inappropriate, but this is how I feel, and this is who I am.
All things considered.
This is today on All Things Considered, wet T-shirt contests.
Let's try another one of these little gamies.
Yeah, let's do it.
Real quick. Let's go with list 4 of these different types of salad.
Mm-hmm.
Which and we'll start with the letter T.
Okay. Triantula salad.
Oh my God. Mm-hmm. That sounds like it should exist.
Mm-hmm. Turtle salad.
Oh, turtle salad, classic.
Mm-hmm. Triceratops. It's hard to find, but it's
rare.
good
Very
when
rare.
you can get it. And turtleneck.
Turtleneck. Yes.
Yeah.
Turtleneck salad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They serve that in Portland, Oregon. I hear it's a delicacy up there.
It's really good.
Hipsters love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've thought a lot about salads recently. I heard a dude do a bit. He's like, I'm trying to eat salads, so potato salad, pea salad. And I thought, like, what makes a salad a salad, Like, is it just slathering mayonnaise on something? And then now all of a sudden it's a salad? Because chicken salad and tuna salad and potato salad and, it's like...
I wonder, is it the temperature? If it's cold, it's salad?
Maybe. That might have something to do with it.
Or if it's raw, I guess. I don't know.
Potato salad, you cook the potatoes, and there's egg in there. And
yeah, but there's no lettuce or anything.
There's
it's
no
just
lettuce.
a fuck ton of mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, all the other ones, like shrimp salad, fish salad.
Exactly.
Fish
it's like
salad?
Fish salad.
Yeah, just mayonnaise.
That's disgusting. British people are the grossest.
Is that a thing? They eat those?
I think they have like...
You're gross, British
they
people.
have like fish paste and shit that they eat. Like,
oh, sure.
Oh, pass the fish paste. Oh, I hate it. Right.
That's funny.
Oh God, that's you killed me with that one day. Me and you and Logan were out there.
Right, Spotty.
He'd start doing an impression of someone that we work with who's British, and she doesn't talk like that at all. So it's a hilarious, over the top impersonation. It's just absurdly ridiculous, man. And you just had me and Logan both in stitches. That was so funny.
Yeah, she's like very quiet and proper, you know. But like I just like imagine her like this drunk monster, like right.
You fucking hear me?
And we do need video because, like, when Terry does it and he gets all into it, his arms flail around. He looks like a teapot.
It's all arms.
Right?
Yeah.
And the best part is,
And it's the best.
and that's not a country thing. That's like a Londoner thing, right? Like, that's a city thing.
I don't know.
That's the way they talk in the city.
Oh.
Right like this? Right? In it, the way we talk?
Because I mean, it seems like that should be like how they talk in redneck country.
Yeah.
But I think that's
I'm Ricky Gervais. Watch me host this. Bring me back to the Emmys, my last time in it.
Yes, dude. He was so good.
Yeah,
on the
no, he's
Emmys.
fucking amazing.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah.
Epstein's friends, then, oh, you know,
Oh my
all
God,
right,
dude.
isn't they?
One of like the best writers ever, dude. He is so fucking
I mean,
funny.
he just pantsed everybody in that room.
It was great.
They were laughing at it too.
I loved it.
That's gotta, man.
I loved it.
That was amazing. Talk about an advanced move, dude.
Yeah.
That was so good.
So fun.
Well, I know you got to run off to do karaoke.
Yeah.
And
gotta
which
go do this.
you also call karaoke.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and Terry is truly one of the best MCs, period, I've ever seen. You have a way with the crowd, and you also have a big heart. You're a great guy. I love you. I'm only here because of you on this cruise, and asking me to come out here was one of the coolest things that I've ever had the opportunity to
Hell yeah,
experience.
man.
So thank
we
you
love
so
having
much.
you out here, dude.
You're the
I
best.
wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, dude, it's so good to be out here, and I've had so much fun this week. And just real quick, let people know where they can find you. And
You can find me on Instagram, Mr. Terry Lee Myers on Instagram, and you can look up our sketches, Budworthy, on Facebook and Budworthy on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. And tell your friends.
comment.
And I'm working on the Instagram. Fucking Instagram won't get back to me. We misspelled we forgot the password, and then I think we misspelled the email address when we put it in, so we don't know where these emails are going to, and then you talk to them, and I don't know. I think maybe too many of us are emailing them at the same time, and they're like, no, you guys are fucking crazy.
locked out.
But
of
it's
the
like,
Instagram.
yeah, I'm at budworthycomedy@gmail, and then I'm looking for the Budworthy Comedy fucking Instagram. Give it to me, Instagram. Give it. I want it.
In the meantime,
People need to see me on Instagram
in the meantime,
instead of just my mom and her friends on Facebook. Dude, for real though, I was going through statistics on Facebook. The most people that watched all of our videos all the way through, and the highest amount of people are 55 plus.
wow.
Yeah, the numbers are insane. The majority for sure, and but a lot. I don't know if it's I wonder if it's a respect thing, they come from a different generation or something, they're not used to turning things off. They're no, we started the shit, we're gonna see it through. Or what?
Lost.
Or yeah.
War and Peace.
Boom, a callback. End the podcast.
That's right.
Yeah. And that's it for All Things Considered.
That's right.
Well,
The Flying Squid podcast brought to you by the Flying Squid. Okay, no. Go check out Terry, guys. We're gonna be on some shows soon together, and dude, I'm so happy and excited for you.
hell yeah, man. Me
Mr.
too.
Terry Lee Myers on Instagram and Budworthy. I will link everything in the show notes so you guys can just click on.
Boom, boom, boom.
All right, that's gonna do it for this one, dude. Thanks again.
Yeah, dude, thank you. This was fun as fuck.
Hell yeah.